I know it's not much, but it's a start. I brought down shelf 1, shelf 4, and shelf 5 from my second location where I have all of the items, well, my individual eBay and Amazon items. So this is the start of it. I'm slowly going to bring down the shelving, slowly going to bring down all of the inventory and line it up here against the wall, and then reconfigure the shelving because my shelving was a little bit messed up, but have it in order and then just be able to go down and pick out the items. I'm deciding whether to put Amazon in the front or at the end, but I will decide that. Probably in the front, I don't know, and then leave a little space, but we'll see. So that's the start of it. Doesn't look like much, but it's something. There was a fridge in the back of the other bookstore. It works, I plugged it in. So I'm gonna have a fridge here for now, it's gonna go there. Yes, brought some other random stuff, but overall, looking good. It's super exciting to think of a few weeks from now when I will have ideally all of my inventory in one location, including all of the eBay lots. I mean, you don't understand how it's simple, but at the same time, it's so powerful because I can just go one place, pick everything that I need to ship, and be done. And when I list it, I just put it away here, whether I'm listing it right here or whether I'm listing it in my store a couple doors down. It's revolutionary. And I know a lot of people did this from the beginning with their businesses, but I used to have this when I was storing stuff in my garage. Everything was in the garage. But anyway, it's going to be really exciting. You keep listing, you'll keep selling. That's the bottom line. List quality items, you'll sell the quality items. Sometimes items take longer than you think, but they end up selling for good money. And then some you think will sell, or you're just, beginning of your eBay reselling career, and you don't know what's the right thing to sell, and then they end up selling for very little. So that was the case here on some of these. So I got 6 eBay sales and 1 Amazon sale. These 2 eBay sales here were not worth it. This one sold for $7.80. Is a book, which I can't seem to find the title page. The Happy Island, Swedish book. Well, book in Swedish originally. This one, yes, you see what it's called. And this one sold for $8.58 plus shipping. But I would not sell either of those again. This one, though, was a really good sale called Riker the Sniper. This came from a donation, 22-box donation, which I cannot believe was almost 2 years ago. I remember picking that up. It was a former police officer. So a lot of books related to that, especially the fiction. This sold for $32.99 plus shipping. Took much longer than I thought, but still sold for good money. This is one you're going to want to look out for. Isaac Asimov, Future Days, a 19th century vision of the year 2000. I had this listed for, and this was a donation, guys. I had listed for $75, and I took an offer of $68. And it sold within less than a week. So this is from 1986, as you can see. So definitely be on the lookout for this. This is, as you may know, or not, who Isaac Asimov is. Very prolific author, sci-fi, fantasy author. So that was a really nice sale. I just sold this lot of 15 fiction books by the same author, Charles Todd. There's 15 of them in there, all paperbacks. Took an offer of $30 plus shipping. That was a donation from a longtime customer. I got that donation, let's see, May 14th. So it took about a month and a half to sell. That just sold this morning. And then this was the best one in terms of profit. I sold all 4 volumes of The Tomb of Dracula, which is essential Marvel comics. You can sell them individually, but as a whole lot, it sold for $120 plus shipping. And that was I think that was that 20-box donation pickup. Yeah, so most of these were donations. And then Amazon sold Everything I Wish I Knew When I Was 22, sold for $12.80 on Amazon. So good sales. And it is Friday, guys. So this is between Thursday and Friday. These are really, really good numbers. I'm continuing to list every day, listing good stuff, and keep getting good sales. So just keep it up. Do you have to list every single day? We've talked about this a lot. You don't have to, but the more you list, the more you sell. The more you list of quality items, high profit, faster moving, or if they're long tail but high profit, that's fine. Mix those in as well. Then you're going to get sales every single day. You should. Just do your research. All right, so it is the end of Saturday, June 28th, 2025. Today was a bizarre day in the store in the sense of I've had it happen before, but it doesn't happen that often, where it was extremely slow the first half of the day. Open at 11. Hardly anybody here in between 11 and maybe like 2:30. And then I got people coming in steadily after that up until closing. And it was a decent day. It wasn't great, but it was a decent day. So that happens sometimes where it's just dead. And then suddenly it almost feels like, did everybody leave town and nobody's around? But people still came in. And today ended up being a day of donations and buys and trades. I got some 4Ks traded on a trade. I got some more DVDs, TV box sets I bought the chips from 1977 to 1983, the complete series TV box set, all 6 seasons. Bought that plus some other stuff. So, and I also got all these donations here. That's all donations. And then the DVDs you saw over here is new stuff. So, and then all of this is all that stacked there. Anyway, it's a lot of new items. Also today I listed another lot of woodworking magazines, but I was going through everything else here. Had a lot of people, not a lot, but had some people coming in. Anyway, so I wasn't able to get through the rest of it. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. And I am going to work on that on Monday. So far, no bites or nibbles on the other ones. But I'm feeling a little bit more confident about these because there's so many of them. Anyway, so that's going to happen. And then I just wanted to share with you because I'm excited about the other unit. Something that really positive that happened is I met somebody who, through one of my TikTok videos, learned about me wanting or looking for somebody to run my second location. And so far, so good. Without getting into great detail, we're moving forward with it, and it looks good. But we will see what happens. I will share it with you, just keeping it generalities for now. But this person is interested in running the store and turning it into their own store eventually, and selling some other different types of items in there, and turning it into kind of a different type of store. It still has books, but has other types of other items as well. But long story short, it is so far so good. And number one and number two, moving forward with it. So hopefully in the next week or two, that store will be open with him running it. And hopefully within 2 or 3 months, it'll be making enough money to pay for itself, and then can try to kick it into gear some more and have it actually make some money. And I'm totally fine with walking away from it, right? We already talked about the details, but what's probably going to happen, assuming that this person sticks around and sticks with it, is that they're going to take it over. They're going to take over the lease. They're going to take over the space. I will wash my hands of it, which I'm totally fine with. I don't need another location. If I'm going to have multiple locations, like legit multiple locations in the sense of they are being run by others, I obviously can't be multiple places, then I need to build this one location here much bigger in terms of customer base and constant flow of customers and sales and all that kind of stuff before I even consider opening another one. I made the mistake of doing that. I learned my lesson. Don't bite off more than you can chew, but you know what? You can't cry about it. You can't get mad at yourself. You just got to learn and keep going. And that's what I'm doing. So that's the reason why I got the other unit, is so that I can separate my two businesses, which is this location here, my retail space, and then my online, which is like 95% eBay and about 5% Amazon. Maybe even less than 5% Amazon at this point, but that's probably going to go up. So that was a massive step forward for me, and to start moving away from that second bookstore I just didn't want to have to close another bookstore. I didn't want to have to empty it of all of its, all of the inventory as well as the bookshelves. I'd already planned to do it, but if somebody's willing to take over the store and eventually take over the lease, and I just walk away, then it's all good. Good for them. Like I've always said, I want to grow this location. I want to outgrow this location. So I want to, in this 800 square feet, and I'm only using, I don't know, 700 square feet of it or whatever for the actual store. I want it to get so busy that I have to find another location. Or fingers crossed, one of the units on either side of me, directly next to me, will open. I don't know if that's a possibility that's going to happen. It looks unlikely now, but one never knows what'll happen. If one of those opens, I would grab it and use it as an expansion of the retail space. But that's the only way I would do it in terms of staying here. But for now, I just stay in this one space, which is totally fine. I haven't outgrown it. That would be a big consideration, if we're to open up it, to grab it. Just because I think it would be awesome to have, like, the one side would be only movies, let's say, and this side would be music. So all of that movies there would be cleared out, and then I could put music over there, even expand CDs, more CDs, whatever. But I don't want that to happen. Don't get me. I'm not interested in that. I would rather that it doesn't open up. I'd rather just grow the space, and that's more than likely what's going to happen based on who my neighbors are. But long story short, I don't want that right now. So let me share with you. I'm going to close this up now. I already put everything out for next week. I got the books out, VHS tapes, what do you call it? Records, DVDs, Blu-rays, one 4K, unfortunately, but I even put some board games out. We'll see if anything sells. If it doesn't, that's fine. I just give it a shot. And anyway, that's what's happening. I'm going to close up this side and just show you where the other unit is, how close it is. I just got to close this door. All right, going to close up. I keep forgetting. I got to change these hours here. Lock it up. And then 1, 2, and then the third door down. Here's the opening. This is my new space. And this door only opens out because they put a little stopper up there, so it prevents it from opening. And here it is. I moved this today. I moved 2 more boxes, more shelves, 1 more shelf or bookcase, and then 2 more boxes. So now I have shelf 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly moving it all. I've got like 14 shelves of eBay inventory, plus even more. So that's slowly going to be moved over. The woodworking magazine lots are here, the ones that I've already listed. But anyway, this is the space. I'm slowly adding to it. It's really close. I'm excited. I can't wait to honestly be done with second location so I can focus on these 2 here on my online and on my retail store. All right, guys, thanks for watching and following along on this this journey of mine. I'll see you next video. Take care.